Okay, I haven't went live in a while, so let me get my 2 cents in on what what needs to be said and what needs to be addressed. Black people, like African diaspora, Tori Rain, Lisa Cabrera, Willie D, and all of these other people that's saying that the Democrats doesn't do nothing for uh, black folks. Y'all really need to see the picture. African diaspora Philip Scott. Philip Scott is saying that they don't do nothing for black people. They do nothing black men. All y'all want is reparation. That's all y'all want. Y'all want reparation and y'all want reparations and uh, and job opportunities. But do y'all understand and know every time there's a job opportunity for black people, the GOP sabotaged it. Y'all thinking that it's the Democrats that doing it. I do have my criticism of the Democratic Party, but it's not to the level of criticism that I'm seeing from the Black YouTube community. I've seen people like the Ring of Fire, which is Farron Cousin, the Young Turks, David Packman, Sam Cedar, and all the progressive white people, and Mike Figueroa from the Humanist Report, and give a shout out to him, that when they go, they are critical of both the left and the right. But when it comes to the black YouTubers, except for Roland Martin, you see them as one sided. They see them as being one sided because of their views politically. I would say it like this. This y'all, some of y'all black people don't know what's going on in the pipeline. Some of y'all black men don't know, not black people, black men don't know what's going on in the pipeline. If y'all never heard of it, y'all need to research it. Y'all need to research Project 2025 and what they're going to do to this country when a Republican president, either Donald Trump or a Republican, come in 6 months in the presidency. Y'all don't know about that until fat meat is greasy. Y'all thinking that y'all know what's going on, but y'all don't. I can see what people saying that y'all not political savvy because y'all think with y'all feelings. Y'all, I do, like I said, I do have criticism of the Biden administration putting migrants in the black community. I do. I think that should not happen. But should that be a deal breaker for me to uh, not vote for them and have them coming back what they came from? No. America did a lot of atrocities towards Guatemala, El Salvador, and people in South America that is fleeing. Y'all just have to accept that fact. Immigration been kicked down the can for years, and it's not a Republican or the Democrat thing. Biden did a lot of stuff in that border. Y'all are not giving him credit for it because y'all hearing right wing talking points and right wing pundits that go and saying that they don't do what they doing. I have a message for Phil. from African diaspora or Phil. Phil, I have a message for you. In the Philip Scott audio experience or whatever it is, why you do not have Republican people that doing stuff wrong? You have Republican messing with children. You have Republican doing this, making policies against stuff, against set groups of people. For the last couple of live streams that you have, it's talking about the Democrat failing blacks. I don't think the Democratic Party failing me because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Y'all, y'all thinking since it's a Democrat, they should give us what we want to get. That's in hindsight. Yeah, they should give us what we want. But is that practical? The answer is no. You can't sit here and suspect them to do something in 4 years. What y'all fail to realize is that what you fail to realize is that the reason why certain policies is not um, implemented is because of Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin. He sided with the Republicans. You don't want to say that, but there are other white commentators that is saying this is the reason why it's not happening for blacks. But you looking at them like it is. I would like to call out Phil because you call Roland Martin a Democratic shield. How can he be a Democratic shield when he called out the Democratic Party for some of the bullshit that they did? How can you call him a Democratic shield for taking? You allege that he take money. You pocket watching him. You saying the same thing you saying that white folks is doing. You doing the same thing to Roland Martin. You pocket watching him. You basically saying how much money that Roland Martin make from the Democratic Party. Oh, they're making this much. You basically going and telling on yourself. You basically saying to yourself that the Democratic Party it's a bunch of people that doesn't care about black men. I'm gonna tell you this. When Obama was in the White House, because you talking to Phil, you talking about that there's no anti-black legislation. How you I want you to do the research of this bill that Barack Obama passed in '09 when he first became president and he signed it into his desk. It called the Matthew Shepard James Burr Act. You talking about there is no anti-hate crime bill, and it is. You talking about a lie. Y'all saying that they don't do nothing for black people when they do. How you need to talk about the ways that it's not implemented in today's society. That's not a Joe Biden problem. That is not a Barack Obama problem. That is a legislation problem. Y'all need to go and talk to your state legislatures about that situation. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if black men doesn't vote for the Democrats in 2020, who gonna do it? And I'm gonna say this, and it's not gonna be a popular decision, but I don't care. It's gonna be suburban white women that change from Republican to Democrats because they got their reproductive rights taken away from them in Roe v. Wade and 2 year about a year and a half ago. That gonna happen. The pro life movement took that away from them, or I call them pro birth because all they do is want to um, all they want to do is birth babies into the where they're not pro-life, they pro-birth. They don't care. I'm gonna tell out about that in a second. The LGBT, because they talking about getting they talking about the transgender people and how they getting discriminated against. They're gonna do that gay people because they losing their jobs because of who they are, and black women. They don't need us no more because instead of we standing with them and say, okay, this is wrong, we say, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? We are so fucking selfish. We are selfish. We don't care about anybody else but us. Well, I don't because I care about each and every person that it is. But y'all care about how y'all pad y'all pockets. Talking about the Democrats doesn't care about business. Y'all need to have more nuance. Y'all, I seen none of black YouTube call out the Republican Party except for Roland Martin. None. Never called them out. All the white channels that I'll be looking at that doing that, they called them out. But y'all don't. And as for y'all saying, because I know Phil, you're gonna be watching this, I'm gonna say it like this. You don't you're pro-birth because you don't believe in abortion. I heard you say a couple of times that a woman will be reckless with her body. It'll stop her from being reckless with her body. A woman have a right to what is in her body. You take that away from her, you basically make her into a slave. You making her saying that she have a right to put that baby to full term. And that's not right. Whatever religious views you have, that's between you and your family. But when it comes to the rest of the United States and the rest of the world, God give us free will to do what we want. It's up to us whether we live and hit the way that we live, the way that He lived, which in the biblical scripture, or not. You're sitting over here thinking that you can go and say, "Oh, these women are ungodly." What about you? What about you? That's all I have to say. I'm out.